Yeah, Grant in the tailgate says last season a preseason locksitis for Bud. So many numbers. I feel the same. It's all starting to flood together right now. Let's get ourselves some football starting on Saturday. All right. The UCLA Bruins over/under win total at FanDuel Sportsbook, where you can make every moment more. A 4.5 over at -144, under at +118. Danny, we loved our visit from Deshaun Foster. Have you gotten the same bias that you and I have talked a lot about, where we talk to a coach and we come out and they're about a half win better, just if it's a good conversation? Does that apply here, or are you just going cold analysis?
Do you remember I got kicked to the curb on that one? So I was like off on the little side. I was trying to like eavesdrop on the interview. I didn't have the same impact.
You're objective. Yeah.
Right? Yes, I am. I think it's going to be a rough year for UCLA. Talk about the schedule too, is one of the tougher ones that we've looked at. A lot of West Coast to East Coast. The travel is going to be an issue. I think the amount of players they lost on the defensive side of the ball and their defensive coordinator leaving. Plus, I don't know how I feel about the Bieniemy hire, if that's going to work yet or not. I know there's been a lot of speculation about him as where's he going to be as a head coach? He's going to get that opportunity. So that's why he leaves the Chiefs, but it hasn't been great in the year he's been gone. I've got him under. I've got him 4-8. And a lot of it's because of the schedule. I mean, I had them winning their first two, and even the Indiana game, I'm like, I think they're going to win. But I had more toss-ups and automatic L's than anything.
Yeah, this is another situation for me where it's like pure numbers-wise, I'm on the over, but with the juice and the betting-wise, I'd like the under more, but I'm not betting either side. The Hawaii game, I think, is huge right off the bat. Going on the road, winning that game, I think you absolutely have to have that to have any prayer of getting to the over here, which probably is not the most, profound thing to say. But Indiana at home to start off your Big Ten schedule after that bye, that's a winnable game. Oregon at home, probably not. Minnesota at home, sure. Iowa at home, yeah, you're going to be in that. USC at home, we'll see. And Fresno at home, that's a winnable game. In the road slate, LSU and Tiger Stadium, Godspeed, Bruins. Good luck to you. I just hope you get home. Penn State on the road, going to be tough. Rutgers on the road. I just talked about my love for Rutgers this season. I can't rule them completely out there, but I like Rutgers more. At Nebraska is going to be tough. At Washington, maybe. So, I don't think the idea of UCLA getting to a bowl game is insane. I don't think the idea of them getting to 5 wins is insane, but I just don't know what this team is going to be yet, because there are so many just X factors here that we don't know yet, that we can't really be sure. We've never seen Deshaun Foster as a head coach. We don't know how it's going to look. We don't know how it's going to play out. They lost quite a bit on defense. So this is one of those teams that, for me, I really need to see them playing games before I can be confident in doing anything about them.
I'm over. I don't think Garbers is all that bad, honestly. And
that's fair.
I think that if they stay healthy on the offensive line, that they're okay there, especially against a lot of the teams that they'll play. Not all, but the teams that I think you would probably need to beat to get over. And I think they have a top 5, if not better, receiving core in the Big Ten.
J. Michael Sturdivant.
They got some dudes who can go.
Yeah.
Like Titus at tight end's really nice. They got some guys who can play. Loya's not that bad. I think
if Rico Flores can finally live up to the
Yeah, exactly. So how big of a dog are they at Washington? Not a touchdown, maybe 3, maybe 4. That's a real home field advantage. But I mean, if both of them are out of the bowl race at that point, it's not like that place will be that packed. Fresno very well could be kind of focused on playing in the Mountain West Championship the following weekend. They host USC. That's not really much of a home field advantage, obviously, because it's the same city. So low travel adjustment there for that one.
Yeah, but it's 9-hour trip. So,
well, yeah, that is true. Unless you get the police escort with the the Rose Bowl media bus. Now, Indiana at home is certainly beatable or winnable. I think they'll be probably favored and should be in that game, not by a whole lot. Stephen McBride is still not listed on the Hawaii depth chart. That's the Hawaii receiver who got suspended for some kind of incident and then reinstated. But like there's some kind of other eligibility issue that has not yet been resolved. I'm going to go over here. I don't hate this team. The one thing is, well, there's a couple things. I mean, obviously Foster's never been a head coach. Why is Bieniemy bounced around a whole lot? Like, is he actually a good offensive coach? We don't know. They had real dudes last year in the defensive front seven. Real dudes. I mean, the Murphy twins, they had Latu. Jay Toya is back, but I mean, Darius has gone to Gary Smith. Like, I hope he's healthy. I do worry about the front seven drop off quite a bit.
I think when you consider travel, this is one of the most difficult road slates in the country. That, like, if you factor in the impact of having to, I mean, I know Los Angeles to Hawaii is one of the best ways you could get to Hawaii, but you still got to go to Hawaii. I guess, how about this? Of power conference teams. You have to do the back and forth that we've talked about, ping-ponging across the country. You also have to play at places like at Penn State, at LSU. These are some of the most daunting, like, road environments that you're going to have. Deshaun Foster was even telling us that he's concerned about what it's going to be like being out in those stadiums, that he was more concerned about his players handling the hostile environment than he was about the actual impact of the travel. That said, I do, like you said, like this team, Bud. I just really don't like the schedule. I am on the under. If everything hits, this could be a bowl team. And I don't think your over is that crazy. I just don't think, given all of the intangibles, betting on everything hitting is going to be my best way to go.
I don't know if you guys saw the huge breaking news.
Dylan
Raiola is Nebraska's starter. Nobody could have seen it coming. And now we know for sure.
Heinrich Arberg in shambles.
Just devastated.
Just shocked.
He never saw it coming.
He really dropped the ball on this one. But thank you.
Whoopsie daisy.
Count them up.